Actually, this was, Abby had seen an installation that I did at a social services a clinic, a nonprofit organization. I did a backdrop or an installation in the lobby of a community social service center agency. So that's how I built a piece that Abby had seen that and was inspired by it. And when she was researching the play, she thought that would be something to have a similar kind of installation for this. So we started talking from that. So, anyway, that's how it's mostly because of past work, and then glass, because of its effect with light, seemed to be perfect for the theatrics of it. So, I'm a little worried about the scale of things, and that when we were talking about the project in the drawings, that was my biggest concern, was the proportion of the scale to the actors and the amount of intensity that the piece I'm doing would have, whether it would be too busy or overwhelm it. So we've been very cautious about what that intensity is, and hence I wanted to make it a lot less decorative than what the original piece was. The original piece had a lot of color in it, colored glass, and a lot of different opaque shapes made of steel and copper, and it was much more busy, but it had more air around it, and it was static, whereas this is a lot of things playing in front of it, and it's moving, and it's atmospheric. So it's a very different situation. I was ensnared by really the movement of it, the body movement, the community, the teamwork. It's very hard to do this by yourself, so it's a little bit like theater work. It's a creative teamwork that happens not just with the physical effort, but the technical, and very much like a theater. It's a lot of people coming together to do something, and they all have their place that's key and important. And so when you're young, and it's a great teaching tool, and I still teach. I care less about the glass itself, but more about how it can affect people, what it can do. It's a really fabulous teaching tool for young people, because it makes you focus on something that's actually has danger. It can hurt you, so you're forced to focus. So particularly for young people, it's great as a focal point. And it's very, one of its dangers is very alluring. It's very enticing. It's very flamboyant. It's very glossy. So it's got the fishing lure aspect to it. So that's also can be kind of like, there's something in the glass scene called a witch's ball, and was always made in glass houses. You'd make a witch's ball, and it's a sphere that's made with lots of flourishes and frills on it and color, and it's meant to entrap a witch or a bad spirit it always has a hole in it, and you hang this in the highest part of the building, and it's to ensnare those spirits and keep them away. So